Married men, you people should tell single guys how you manage your money. The economy is harsh. Single guys are struggling. Yet a married man of the same age is able to feed 3, 4, 5 mouths. The average married man is taking care of his wife, 3, 4, 5, 6 children, mother-in-law, possibly brother-in-law. He's paying school fees. Is it not the same work that all of us are? Are you guys in a different economy? You see a lady that married, she's looking 10 times fresher than she was when she was single. What? Husband. The man they do, the married men are doing magic with money. You know, like one time I was working somewhere, right? We were like 30 guys, software engineers. The 2 guys that were married, or the 3 guys that were married, they were all driving cars. We were all earning the same salary. How come these guys were able to buy cars with their own? They were able to buy cars with their own money. So they drive to work. We will be single guys with a trek. He still has a wife at home. He still has kids. On his way to work, he still has to do school runs. Where are you guys getting all the energy? On his way to work, he will do school runs, go and drop the children in school, and still make it to work on time. Still work the whole day. When we are going back, we'll all jump into his vehicle. And I'll be in the vehicle like calculating the fuel this guy spent today. How is he able to pull it off? And he's giving us a ride home free. Do you know, at a point, one of these guys now said, okay, look, guys, you have to be contributing. So if you want to follow me home, you have to bring some money so that I'll use it to compensate for the fuel. Do you know that some single guys dropped off? The moment they told them to bring money, they stopped following the guy. And I've always wondered, how the hell is he able to manage the finances? Some married men are working as vulcanizers. You know that the money they are making is not enough, but he's still running his family. If you see his wife, you will not believe that it's the wife of a vulcanizer. They look like wife of president. She will be fresh, her smile will be awesome. She just look like somebody that's earning 300 million naira per month. But now still vulcanizer, the guy they use feeder. You know, the economic management, financial management and responsibility of married men in this country need to be studied in Harvard. Go and check it out. Harvard need to send professors to Africa and say, how is it that married men are able to manage themselves, manage their wife, still manage their children comfortably with the same small amount of money that single guys are earning? In fact, there is discrimination. Some jobs will not even recruit married guys. It's more difficult for them to even get job. Some jobs will not recruit them, but still manage to make a way. Every year there's a huge rent he has to pay. So throughout the year he's saving for that rent. You know, some of these things are underrated. There was this woman the other day that the husband bought a washing machine for her. She gave birth and the husband bought washing machine. A lot of idiots, compound fools, you know, man-hating, inexperienced single ladies on the internet were attacking the man. Say, why would you buy? How can you call it a gift if it is for the whole family? This, that. And the woman herself said that this is what she asked the husband for. But many people don't understand the financial implication. That washing machine might be worth almost 400 to 500,000 naira. Bro, 2 or 3 times the salary of a banker. Many bankers are at 120, 150,000. I'm telling you, those ones where they count money. Some at 200,000. A husband go stand like this, produce 500k, say, see washing machine, boy. And somebody's on the internet saying, remember that the woman just gave birth. Do you know the expenses the man still has to make on that baby? The whole antenatal period, the whole hospital expenses, all these ones still there on the man's head though. Hospital expenses, everything to bring out the baby and the woman safely from hospital to home. All the expenses that you have to buy for the child, everything. If you calculate it for the average child in this modern time, it's running into millions. But in Manchester, still buy washing machine. And single ladies on the internet that don't even know whether they will ever find a husband that hating on the man. Married men, there need to be a married men financial conference where they will invite single men and educate the single guys and single women. This is how we run our home, you know. This is how we manage the finances. You get, there is somebody on this TikTok, right? This guy is giving financial advice on TikTok, and I like him. I used to follow him because he's making sense. I did learn from this guy. So one day he showed the room where he's living in. Him and his wife and his 2 kids are living in one room. So all those time he's doing financial advice is one part of one section of the room, and he would dress up in suit. Where he's lying down his bed, his wardrobe is tied right on top of his bed. So he will fold it. Do you know people were mocking him in the comments? People were mocking him, thinking his financial advice is irrelevant just because he's living in such a place. Can you imagine that? If they tell you how much it costs to run that family in that one room in a month. You know, it was yesterday that one real estate agent in Abuja came and showed under a staircase. You know, when you build a house, there's under a staircase. Under that staircase, they are renting it out for 1 million naira for somebody to live in. Under the staircase. 1 million naira to live on that staircase. And now when you want to pay that 1 million, once they collect it, they will tell you that you have to pay 10% agent, 10% lawyer, 10% judge, 10% immigration, 10% this. Before you finish paying 10%, your money is in 2 to 3 million naira to live under a staircase for 1 year. Bed, you know, normal 4x6 bed cannot even enter that space. The guy wears suit, they advertise him. If somebody go and rent it now and is living with his wife, then you'll be mocking him. Money you know you can't even afford. Most of these people mocking people online, they can't afford such amount of money. And the family has to eat every day. Your family, no one here say there's a day where there's no food. Like you wake up today and say there's no food. How can you explain that to your children? But married men still they run the parole in this country. I'm telling you, right? The best economists in this country are married men. Most people don't understand. You know, I have one personal rule that friends that know me closely, anytime they ask me for money and say it's for my family, like the person is married, I usually give it to them. You understand? Because I'm imagining that what will his family eat for the day? Do you understand? It's not just for him. This man is married. So for a married man to get to that point where he has to come and beg money, he don't choke her. And usually it's not for him. The average man can starve, you know. Waiting they buy bread 50 naira, buy pure water 10 naira, you are done. You know, slice of bread. You don't chop for the day as a man. But will your wife eat that? Will she hear? Is that what you're going to explain to your wife? You understand? What of your 2 or 3 kids? Is that what they're going to hear? You understand? They must eat well. You know, there's this law they passed. They said it's child labor law. The law is aimed to prevent children from working, right? But guys, I have to go and attend to something. Follow me on YouTube. So go to my page, click on my name here, and then go to my page. You'll see the link to my YouTube for my full video.